whenever God allows us to deal with difficult time and challenges, and when confusion tries to take over, when evil tries to set its tricks and its traps, that's the time for opportunity for those who know the Lord, for those who are walking according to his favor, for those who know that they have been born again. I would suggest to you that this is a great time to be alive, and this is a great time to be in the Lord, even though it appears that sometimes all hell is breaking loose and people are trying to call hell heaven and heaven hell. I would suggest to you this is the time for the people of God to come alive. Not only so, but this is a great time to exercise the gift of God called innovation. If you dare to think outside of the box, if you dare to risk it all on the idea that God has given to you, I would suggest to you that God is still a God who is able to turn evil situations into something good for his people. But in life, everything you need is already in you. The fact of the matter is, I'll become more specific and say, what you need is not just in you, it's in your mind. God will give you the thoughts that you need to cause the big idea, to cause the change in your, I know I'm right about it. Jesus says, let's take it from the top. If you want to roll with me, if you want my kind of knowledge, you must be born again. Y'all walking with me? Suggest to Nicodemus, I could take you where you want to go, but you can't get there until you've been born again. And maybe I ought to stick a pin right there, because I know there's some people in the Lord's house today who have a knowledge of the Lord, who've been involved in the praise and worship, who understand the goodness of the Lord, and perhaps you've even seen some signs and wonders. I think I'm preaching to some people in the house today who want to move forward. I think I'm preaching to some people who know that you still have a lot to offer, that the best is yet to come in your life, that this is not the end, that God doesn't plan for you to go out like this, and you're wondering, how do I get from where I am to where I want to be? And God to tell somebody, you can't start in the middle, baby, and you can't start at the end. You got to take it from the top. And where he's taking you, and the blessing that lie ahead, and the favor that's on your life, if you're going to make it up, you need the power. You need the power. You need the power. Promotion is on the way, but you need power. Do you notice that they're both balls, they're both round, they're both meant to do the same thing, but one has power, and the other doesn't. This is what it looks like when you have no power. Because every now and then, life will drop you. And if you don't have power, you'll stay down. If you don't have power, you can't get up. If you don't have power, they keep their foot on your neck. But for those of you who have the power of the Holy Ghost, both balls, both round, both are meant to do the same thing, except this ball, it has power. So when it's dropped, it bounced right back. May I hear from the ones in the house that's ready to bounce right back?